Hey Fleurbird, Sanne here. So you may have noticed I haven't been uploading a lot of stuff lately about Unreal Engine. And that's not because I stopped playing with Unreal Engine, I still do that, but a lot less lately. And that's mainly because I got a new obsession. It's a new hobby and it quickly became an obsession. And here's what happened. So I was sitting on the couch the other day and I was watching YouTube, scrolling as you do. When I was recommended this video about flying, about flying this thing. It's the DJI FPV. And they said it was like amazing and you would be flying like a bird in no time. And I was like, yeah, I'm Fleurbird. I want to do this. I want to fly. So I told my girlfriend and she was like, no, don't buy this because you're wasting your money on stuff. And I'm like, okay, I think you're right. But then I kept dreaming about it night after night. And I was like, okay, I think this is a sign. I have to go and do this. So I bought the DJI FPV system and I started flying and it was amazing. I could be like a bird for once and I could fly wherever I wanted, and it got like this amazing, for those who don't know what FPV flying is, it's basically when you use a goggle system like this, you put it on your head, so it's like a VR thing with a battery, and it got these antennas and it will connect to your drone and you will have like, and then you will have like a controller and it's really easy to control this thing. I mean, it's going up and down, left and right, back and forward. It's that easy, really. So yeah, I bought that and then I got more into FPV videos and I was looking at guys doing tricks and stuff and I was like, oh, I want to do that, but they recommend not going into full manual mode, and that's like the mode where you can basically flip your aircraft upside down and it will just fall to the ground as fast as possible. So that's logical that they recommend you not using that with this drone because it's quite expensive. It's like 600 euros or dollars for the drone, and you don't want to crash this, right? So it got automatic stabilization for like going like this and that, and it won't flip over unless you really want it to, and you have to go into the settings and stuff like that. So they also said, yeah, you should get yourself a simulator. So I did that, and I was like, oh yeah, this is really cool. I'm playing in a simulator, and I tried to learn how to fly the thing in manual mode. And I was like, oh, this is really hard. And then I tried a smaller one in the simulator, and I was like, this is day and night difference. I can actually fly this thing. I can make power loops. And I'm not afraid to like crash it, because if I crash this thing, well, it's a simulator, but I'm always like trying to imagine what it's like crashing something. Will it break? And most of the crashes, like the first 250 crashes, I just wrecked my FPV in the sim. But then, like the lighter ones, they can take a hit because they're very light and they're small, and you break a prop, but you can just replace it on the spot, and that's no problem. So I did what every reasonable person would do. I bought myself a Bayhawk. So this is the Emax Bayhawk. It just came in. So let's unbox it, shall we? There's some nice filler stuff, and what do you get in the box? Well, this is what you get. It's a bag of screws. That's really nice. You get your propellers, which is also very cool, and you get the drone. Now I got the Bind and Fly HD version. So this one is compatible with my DJI goggles, which is really nice. It got an HD camera on front, and yeah, you can strap like a battery underneath here, and there's like extra holes. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's extra holes here, and those are for like mounting a GoPro. You should have a naked GoPro, because this is only 140 grams, and when it's ready to fly, it's like under 250 grams for sure, even with a GoPro on. So that's really convenient for like all the rules and stuff like that. So yeah, I bought this, but it's not compatible with the controller, so obviously I had to buy a controller. And this is the Emax E8 transmitter. I heard great things about it. It's a controller designed for people like me who just want to have fun with a quad. And let's get this out. There's a bunch of stickers. I can put this on my laptop. Really nice. There's some foam. Let's throw that away. What do we have here? Well, there's a USB cable. It's USB-C. There's some tools, and there's a mount. And I think this is a mount for like a display or something, so you can put a display on top of your controller, which is very convenient. And here we have the controller. Let's get it out of the package, and I will give you a pure and honest first impression. We got a key operation, that's like plus and minus. Okay, let's get this piece of thing. And here we have the controller, and it's very similar to the DJI controller, which has a little gap here, but this one does not. And yeah, well, it's nice to hold. It's not as nice to hold as the DJI. It's not as nice of a material, but then again, it's not as expensive as the DJI controller. It got some switches, which is nice. Yeah, it feels good. It feels really good, and it comes with this ridiculously big batteries, which I also had to buy like a couple of, and you also have to buy a charger for those. Of course I did. Yeah, so what else is in the box? Because I expect there to be something like an antenna, or is that like all built in? Oh, there's not much in this box actually. Can I turn this on? Oh, it's on now. Turn it off again. Yeah, because there's nothing bind to it, so. And I feel like this is more of a pinch controller. The pinch grip. So there's two types of grip, right? So you have the pinch grip, where you hold it like this, and it will give you more precise control. And then there's the regular thumb grip that you will get from playing video games. Now, I used to be a thumb grip person, but I'm going to do pinch grip from now on, because yeah, people say it's really much better for like pinch grip for control. Now there's a hole here, I don't know what that does. I also got myself a LiPo bag. That's necessary for putting your batteries in, because these batteries are dangerous. They can go on fire, and you do not want fire. I got myself two batteries. The first one is like the most recommended by the thing itself. Please focus on this. It won't. But it's the first one is a 850 milliamp 4-cell 14.8 volt battery, and it's a LiPo. And the next one is a 650 milliamps, also a LiPo, of course. And this is like slightly lighter than than the big one, and that's convenient because, well, if it's lighter, you can do some tricks more easily. I also ordered a couple of these props because you're always going to need them. And last but not least is like this cute little charger for the handset. And it will automatically charge your big lithium batteries, which I have 2 of. And you can put both in, and look, the light up, and it will show you how good. It's like at 50%, so it should be good for now, and I obviously have to charge it whenever necessary. Now I'm an idiot, of course, because I didn't buy I did not buy a LiPo charger. So yeah, I'm going to have to do some research because, well, I'm late anyway, so might as well go get myself a really good LiPo charger now. So I will do some research. If you have a recommendation for a very good LiPo charger, put it in the comments down below. That's really appreciated. If you're excited about my new hobby, also tell me if you have, like, if you feel, oh, this is really important. I almost forgot to say this. If you feel like I should split my channel into like Fleurbird Flies and Fleurbird Dice, or Fleurbird Flies and Fleurbird Unreal Engine, just tell me, because I can split up my channel into like different, or maybe just keep Fleurbird as a Unreal Engine oriented channel. But personally, I feel like this channel should be about anything I like, and I like a lot of things, so it will give you all kinds of content, and that way, well, I benefit, you benefit, we all benefit, and you don't have to watch every single episode, of course. So yeah, that's it, guys. I want to thank you very much for watching. This is Fleurbird, out. Bye.